All right. Hey, everyone. Welcome back to the Fantasy Cookout with my brothers right here, Marquis Wright and Devon Elder of the Trade for Yourself podcast.
Yes, sir.
You always broadcasting every Wednesday at 7 Eastern time, right?
Mm-hmm.
Or is it
Every
8 Eastern?
Wednesday, 7 Eastern time, where we talk about the stock market, where we talk about building wealth. Check me out.
Yes.
Check me out on all YouTube platforms. Check me out on all audio. Apple, Google, Green Bubble citizens, you are not excluded. Okay, come on. That's where we are.
Yeah.
Hey, everybody's accepted, man.
Right.
Look, it's all about that money, man. That's all we worried about
Yes,
right now. And
exactly.
there's money to be made in this market right now. For those who don't believe, there's money to be
The
made in this market.
the only color we care about is green. That's it. We only care about green. That's the only color we care about.
All right, Michael Jordan. Let's continue on.
Hey, what Republicans wear shoes, right?
Right.
Speaking of which,
Okay.
we will be having a fantasy basketball draft coming up on Monday, October 17th, right before the season starts of the NBA. This is all our first time ever doing NBA fantasy, except for Vaughn. I think he said he did it in high school. But in recent history, this will be our first time doing the draft. So, come out, watch it. We're going to do a live stream on YouTube of that draft. It's going to be real interesting.
Yes, sir. First round pick.
Yeah, first round
pick, Draymond Green.
Oh, Lord. You're going to
No,
lose.
no.
You're going to have all the favorite fouls. But, all right. So, as we always start the week off with our podcast, we're going to go with our review of our favorite Week 5 games. So, these are the games we chose last week to be our favorites for this week, and they've all played. So, Brother Devon, you had Cowboys and Rams. They just finished up. So,
yeah, I did.
What are your thoughts? What are your thoughts on that game from today?
I mean, like I said, man, me and you, Chris, we talked about this yesterday, and we talked about Dallas's defense, right?
They are monsters.
First play of the game, Dallas's defense, what they do? They scored a touchdown, right? They scored a touchdown, and the fact that Dallas played so well against the Rams on the road, right? Without Dak.
We talked about this.
It solidifies for me why the Cowboys need to keep the train rolling the way it is. That they don't need to stop it. They need to just keep it going because Cooper Rush, the thing is, Cooper Rush is not causing them to lose the game. He's doing exactly what he needs to do. He looks composed out there. He's just running the offense. He's handing the ball off. He's throwing it to the open receiver. That's what I see from the Dallas Cowboys. Now, the Dallas Cowboys, they look like a formidable team. They look like a team that you need to really pay attention to in the NFC because of how they've been playing so far. So, I like what I saw from the Cowboys again.
Yes. We were talking about that during the game, and I was like, Dak might lose his job for real, man. Look, he's like, Dak will get traded. Marky, that's what Marky said. Dak, in the worst case scenario, Dak will get traded. I was like, okay, I can see that. But Cowboys aren't in a rush to get Dak back. That's the thing. They're 4-1 without Dak playing.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
If you're Dak Prescott, you don't want that to happen. You want your team to be struggling, to be honest with you, because he was like, damn, they need me, right?
Hey, he's still collecting checks, so he okay.
But no, it ain't about the money. At this point, you trying to get, it's all about your ego and pride at this point.
Yeah, but what Jerry Jones want to do, though?
Yeah, who knows?
Jerry Jones about superstars.
Do you want to win or do you want to?
Jerry Jones just coughed this man up a max contract.
Yeah, but your backup is got you 4-1, and the chemistry is good right now, right? It's he's getting.
That's true.
Yeah,
that's true. But Dak only lost one game.
Hey, but look.
So I mean.
But he just Cooper Rush beat the defending Super Bowl champions.
Everybody's beat the defending Super Bowl champions.
I know they pretty trash right now. They ain't got nobody but Cooper Kupp right now. Bro, I'll read you off what happened with the Dallas defense because I have them in this league. I picked them up this week. I didn't tell y'all about it, of course. See, this is gonna be hard for me to give y'all I got asked by a coworker. I need to give waiver wire pickups. I'm like, I can't do that against y'all because anything I say can be used against me
don't do it
in the court of fantasy.
Don't do it for us. Do it for the listeners.
Oh, man. I got money on this league.
I got it, but
I got money on this league.
But that's one of the reasons they tune in, right?
You trying to take?
They want to know, right, Vaughn?
You trying to take food out of my mouth, man? That's what you trying to do. You trying to take food out of my kids' mouth,
but
my future kids.
But you want to have this podcast. Want to have some value, right? We got to create some value, right?
Yeah.
How about this? I'll give y'all some sneaks. I'll give y'all some like some snipes to go towards. I can't give you the ones I go towards in this league.
How about you drop breadcrumbs then? How about that?
Yeah, I drop breadcrumbs. I'll do that.
Okay.
I'll be doing breadcrumbs, throughout the week of like players I think it would be, gonna pop off. Like,
but don't tell us after the trade deadline over. So
oh no, I gotta tell y'all before.
No, don't do that.
I gotta tell y'all before Tuesday.
Right.
And I'll be doing that on our IG page at the Fantasy Cookout. Check out our reels. Check out our content that's gonna lead to YouTube content. So from there, Dallas defense today, they had only allowed 10 points. They had 5 sacks. Michael Parsons is a monster.
He is
a second-year monster, and he's only going to grow. He's the next Aaron Donald, basically. He's not the same position, but yeah. But
I think
Dallas defense only had one. It had one interception, 2 fumble receptions, a TD, a block kick. What's 9T? I don't know what TFLs is.
Tackles for loss.
Tackles for loss.
And then 1 point allowed.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, dude, is for defenses you can start and forget. Dallas is one.
Yeah,
Dallas is one you can start and forget. Like, I'm just gonna drop. I had both Dallas and the Rams in this league. I'm dropping the Rams because they don't have an offense that's capable enough to get them through a game. It's like
the problem. The defense stays on the field too much,
and they get tired out. Yeah, so it's like, what's the point of having a defense? I think it could be a good defense if the offense was clicking like they were last year. Right. But I think they're in a Super Bowl hangover right now. They're not hungry. Yeah. Like my boy Les Brown, my motivational speaker, Les Brown.
Yeah.
They're not hungry. They don't have that fight anymore.
They don't need it.
They got that ring.
They're champs. We good.
Yeah, Stafford got his ring.
They don't pay for that brand new stadium. It's paid for now. They're Gucci.
Yeah. So
the
team's just taking them out.
Yeah, and also if you think about the LA Rams, think about the pieces that are no longer with the team anymore, right? Von Miller, he left, went to the Buffalo Bills. We've seen what they did today, right?
Yeah,
no Odell Beckham,
out, right? He's still holding
right.
Out. Yeah, he's still holding out.
Yeah, so like
Allen Robinson hasn't shown up to be anything but trash.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, very, very pedestrian numbers. So when you look at that, man, the Rams, I mean, the Rams are in danger of missing the playoffs.
Yeah.
They're in danger of missing the playoffs because look at their division. You got San Francisco, you got Seattle, and you got the Cardinals. Those are 3. I mean, you got to play against some hefty competition. So
yeah, that's tough.
Yeah,
it's tough sledding, but hey, it's hard being on top, man.
Right.
Hey, it's tough. It's tough being on top, man. It's just it is what it is. They gotta shape up, get some pieces, or they just gotta, I don't even know, man.
Right.
What can they do? What can they do?
I mean,
they just gotta get better, man. I mean, they gotta find another weapon, man. I don't know where Van Jefferson is. I don't know if he's still hurt.
I ain't heard nothing about him.
He'll be a useful piece whenever he's available, but they just gotta find better weapons, man. And they're not protecting Matt Stafford. So Stafford probably feel like he's back in Detroit again because he's starting to hit that ground a lot now. So they got the defense. They got championship defense, but they don't have a championship offense. So
they've just got to start playing better.
Yeah,
I mean they just got to start playing better. I mean, you don't need anything else. Maybe you've got some weaknesses in the running game, maybe. But as far as that, you just got to start playing better.
Yeah, I mean, who is their number one? Who's their runner? Who's their receiver? Who's RB1?
RB1 or wide receiver 1?
No, who's RB1?
Is it
I saw Cam Akers a lot. I saw Cam Akers a lot in the game.
See, They don't have a setback. So I mean, they don't have a bell cow to rely on.
Yeah.
So they definitely don't.
And when you can't run the ball, man, it's hard to pass in this league. So
yeah,
it's
you're gonna have some problems.
At the box, we just dedicated to the DBs and say can dedicate themselves to the receivers and tight ends. We're down to worry about the running game. So
yeah, I agree, man. Hey, that's the Los Angeles Rams in a nutshell.
Mm-hmm. What we got next?
So you had the game of Falcons and Tampa Bay.
Now, I admit, guys, I didn't watch this game. But let's talk about Brady for a second. Now, we saw the news that came out this week. Divorce pending, So,
I sent you that funny meme.
You did.
That shit. That was funny.
So they basically confirmed all the rumors were true.
Yeah.
So at this point, maybe Brady can play free now. I know they won today, but it was close. This is the Falcons we're talking about. With no Cordell Patterson. They got London, but Kyle Pitts, he's still a no-show.
Yeah, they won 21-15 against the Falcons, which is low-key embarrassing, but
I think it's embarrassing, man. And it was a home game too.
Oh, that's even worse. Yeah.
So now with Tom Brady with this divorce, looming, and now other reports that came out now, this has actually been happening for weeks now, which that kind of makes sense why he didn't show up at training camp.
So he's 45. He said he's 45, man.
So the basic question is, was this 1 year, come back for this 1 year, really worth uprooting and losing your whole family? Now, granted, this could have happened. This could have happened in last season. Who knows? Or maybe Giselle wanted him to retire after he left the Patriots. Yeah. Why'd you have to go to Tampa?
Yeah. I mean, there's so much you could say about this, man. I mean, guys.
We're not at their kitchen table, so I don't. We don't know.
Yeah. I mean, guys. Look, guys. I actually need to tell you how I feel. Okay, I actually need to tell you how I feel about this situation. Okay, guys. I'm married. Okay, I'm married. I'm not gonna lose my wife over, my career, and I'm just not because it's not worth it, guys. I mean, look. Tom Brady, like I said, man, I don't know what makes Tom Brady tick. I don't know what his passion is. I don't know, if he stays home, will he be upset? Will he be miserable? I don't know. But the guy's won 7 championships, correct?
Yeah.
He's been to maybe 14, 15 conference championship games. I mean, he everybody says he's the best quarterback ever. There's no question. They believe he's the best ever. So for me, if I've been married to somebody, got kids with this woman for 12 plus, 13 plus, 14 plus years, am I really gonna lose my relationship because I'm going to play until I humanly cannot play, and until my body does not allow me to play?
I mean, he had a good stat line today.
I mean, that's the thing. I watched the game. The guy looked pretty good. He had over 350 passing yards.
Right.
Passing touchdown. Like, the guy looked good today.
Yeah.
And so when I look at it, I'm like, man, I don't know, man.
Brady had 351 for 1 passing touchdown, 3 rush attempts for -3 yards. So, and 1 2-point conversion. Now,
how many points did he get today?
He only got 20.7.
Oh, okay.
19.74. Yeah, 19.74 fantasy points.
Okay.
But that's a lot of yards, though. I mean,
it is.
That's a lot of yards. But like we're saying, it ain't worth your marriage. And it was controversy, apparently, at this game.
What happened?
So I can bring it up here and we can watch it together. So this is the game. This is from Twitter. Apparently, there was a roughing the passing call made against Atlanta.
Wow.
Yeah, at the last minute. It sounds really like the Tuck rule right now.
Yeah. Let's see. Brady rolls. Definitely sack.
They call that roughing the passer right there.
What? Because he rolled on him?
I think so.
I think it was probably. I think the reason why they called it roughing the passer was because when he grabbed him, he threw him to the ground and then he rolled over on him.
Nah, that's momentum though. That's football. I'm
What
sorry.
else to do?
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Grady Jarrett. What was Grady Jarrett supposed to do?
I'm sorry. Grady Jarrett weighed over 300 pounds. Okay. So if he grabbed anybody and sling his momentum one way to the left, he ought to make him go to the right.
All right.
And nothing he can do about it.
One more watch just for for funsies.
Come on, man.
Look at this.
Classic grab. Wrap up.
They called that a roughing the passer.
Yeah, man. Like,
so this is how Atlanta got screwed out of the game. Right here.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah. I agree personally that I do agree it was a bad call.
Terrible.
But when you look at the game today, they're going to protect the quarterback. In today's in today's game, you can't even sneeze on the quarterback.
Yeah, but
you sneeze on the quarterback, it's going to be a problem.
Game down, man. Nobody don't want to watch it.
Dude, you know how many concussions there were today?
That's what I'm saying. I can see. Look, I understand if he grabbed from top, from a shoulder pass into the head and neck area. Okay, but this was below the waist. Classic. Wrap up. Put him on the ground. Best way you can.
Yeah.
Yeah, and to be honest,
he didn't shove his head down.
He
didn't put his knee into his back. He didn't do it.
He didn't even get it. I thought maybe he got in his face or something, pushed his head down. He tried to get up or something. Nah.
But if you think about it too, if you can technically say Tom Brady was even though Tom Brady was in the pocket, you could technically say he was a runner because he tucked it. He tucked the ball and he was kind of doing in a running motion. Yeah. You know.
Even still, that's even worse. Then that's the case.
Yeah,
but now he's not even passing anymore.
Hey, for those who don't know, it was a playoff game when the Raiders were playing New England Patriots with Tom Brady's young career, and they basically got called the tuck rule because the Raiders got called for a penalty for sacking Brady.
Yeah,
and basically it cost the Raiders their playoff dreams. Right then and there.
Yeah. Super Bowl. They were on the way to the Super Bowl.
Oh yeah, they would have won.
Yeah.
They had a team.
They were legit that year.
But I'm going back to Brady and his, impending divorce stuff. I'm with y'all guys. It ain't worth it. I'm not married. These two are married. I'm not married, but if I was married, I would not sacrifice my livelihood. Because it's like, it reminded me of something what Shaq said. Shaq was notorious for cheating. Allegedly. Right. Let's put allegedly.
Right.
With his wife, and his wife left him, and he went back to his crib, and it was empty as hell, and he was quiet, and he was just like, "Damn."
Right.
And he even admitted it in like an interview. It's like, "Yeah, I fucked up.
Yeah.
My woman wanted me.
Gone.
Yeah,
kids gone.
He was just walking around, empty house." No liveliness in there. It's just dead.
He basically rich and lonely.
Yeah.
So,
and that's what Brady's gonna end up at. It's like, dude, I get it. Why do you don't want to go home?
And he got it worse because he might not even be playing anymore.
Yeah, like
so,
dude, why don't you want to go home? Apparently, in those 2 months when you retired, something happened to make you want to come back and get hit by 300+ pound linebackers.
Right.
Something at home happened that made you want to come back and do this shit. Right. I know it's partially the love of the game, which I get it. That you've been doing this for 20+ years.
Right.
It's you're in a routine. You're used to doing it. But damn, dude, you don't need money. You got 7 rings. You got more than any franchise in NFL. Any franchise.
Right.
A single person has more rings than any franchise. So what are you trying to prove anymore? What's the proof? You got the money. You got the supermodel wife. You got your kids.
Had supermodel wife.
I mean, had, but
man, personally,
look. Talking from a man who was formerly in the streets. Look, It ain't the same, man. Look, when you find a quality wife that's gonna be or is gonna stick with you, or quality woman or anything, it ain't worth it. Like the streets ain't got shit out there.
Right.
I'll tell you that. The streets ain't got shit, but trash people. That's all it is. Trash people. I know y'all ain't here for relationship advice, but listen to me now. Right. Believe me later on.
Look. I mean, we're just trying to be real with you guys. We're trying to be real with you guys. Like I said, man, any player that we discuss on the fantasy cookout, like we don't know these guys personally. It's nothing personal. We're really just examining it from a fantasy perspective and how they're performing on the field. It's not personal. Exactly. But at the same time, I'm just looking at it, and I'm just looking at how I feel myself, and me personally, I just don't like seeing these types of stories, because these types of stories only end badly. They only end badly, and so I really hate seeing this type of stuff.
Yep, exactly.
And it's distracting too. It takes it from the game. Yeah. Like, nobody really cares. They want to see what's going to go happen with Brady now. That's all ESPN cares about now. Mm-hmm. Now that he's the oldest quarterback ever playing. So,
yeah.
What's next, buddy? What we got?
All right. So my game's going on right now. So Bengals at the Ravens. So I don't even know what the score is right now. I was actually going to look it up as we were talking, but it hasn't even popped up yet.
Yeah. It's 0-0 right now.
So it's still 0-0 right now. I'm still going for this is an interesting game. Who should I go for? Baltimore's got the ball right now. Lamar Jackson.
I'm gonna go for Baltimore, man. I'll answer that. I'm gonna go for Baltimore, man.
It's at home, so yeah, I can go for that. I can go. I can do that.
I want Lamar to get his, man.
I want Lamar to get his so Devon can feast on these fantasy points. I'm praying for a 40 piece for you, man.
Hey, man. Hey.
So I need him to play.
Yeah, because they 2-2. They're gonna have every reason not to pay him if they don't keep winning.
And I think Lamar is a great role model, man, to a lot of African American kids who, maybe aspire to play quarterback, but don't have the prototypical skill set, as to say.
Yep.
But he's balling the league. So yeah, we had Michael Vick, but they ended tragically with
some dogs.
With the dogs. Mm-hmm. So the next best thing we got is Lamar Jackson.
Yeah.
Of course, okay, we got
come on, Pat Mahomes.
Okay, we got Pat Mahomes.
Marcus, don't start with that.
Okay, we got Pat Mahomes. But you got Pat Mahomes up. But Pat Mahomes, Russell Wilson, they got a certain skill set.
Yeah.
To play God's advocate, I understand what Marquis was trying to say. Yeah. He was trying to say quarterbacks who are run dominant.
Thank you, sir. Thanks for cleaning that up for me.
I know.
Pat Mahomes.
Yeah, I know.
Mahomes. You know what I'm saying? Like, and if we look at, if we look at the statistics, Lamar Jackson is the best runner in NFL history. He's the best running quarterback in NFL history, based on statistics. So, yeah.
All right.
He's an example, man. He needs to get paid.
I agree.
He shouldn't be playing. Yeah. Honestly, he shouldn't be playing right now without getting paid.
Because you come at a risk.
Well, you do know he represents
Marcus
himself.
Lamar.
You don't have an agent. You know that, right?
Oh, it's his mom, right?
No, it's himself. He represents himself.
Oh, man.
So if he had any agent, Scott Boras or any of those guys, these $1 million agents, he would not be playing right now. His butt be at the house.
Yeah, just waiting.
Waiting for his check.
Because who the backup for the Ravens?
I don't
Huntley, TJ Huntley. That's it.
So
no, not TJ Huntley, but
I know you're talking about. Yeah,
Huntley.
Yeah, and he plays just like Lamar Jackson, but not as good.
Yeah, he's just like a copycat.
Yeah,
it works.
It works.
All right, so I'm gonna do a recap on the Bengals Ravens game personally. After the game happens, that way you can get my viewpoints.
Do a quick snippet.
Yeah, I do a quick snippet of it after this. But let's go on to the next segment. The Fantasy League matchup. So we're going to do the review right now. And it is looking. Let's see. I like this one better. It's looking real shaky right now for me and Marquis. It's pretty much a wrap. But let's go and look at me, Blue Marble versus Baconator. I thought I had a pretty good chance until Josh Allen showed his ass. Went off for 424 passing yards, 4 touchdowns, just 1 interception, and 42 rushing yards for 36.16 fantasy points.
Right.
He showed his ass today.
He did.
Yeah.
And I
He went
congratulate
crazy.
him because he is the franchise for the Buffalo Bills. But damn, dude, this week, really?
Yeah.
This week.
You got a chance, man.
Boy, first of all, I need Chase not to do crap, which is not going to look like it's happening. He's already got 2 receptions for 11 yards. That's his last player. But all I have is Pat Mahomes left.
Hey, that's a great one to have.
But, dude.
But yeah, like he can't put up a 40 piece now. He can do it.
Dude,
he can do it.
He can do it. Let's look at who else screwed me over this week. All right, Damien Pierce. I don't know what happened.
That dude has came alive, man. That dude came alive.
He definitely one of the surprise fantasy options this year. If you had the foresight to pick up Damien Pierce, you're a good one.
Yeah. Who else? David Montgomery came back from his ankle injury. You know, he got 20 yards, rushing yards, which is jack crap, but he had 62 receiving yards. He had 1 rushing touchdown.
Yeah.
So he was a vulture for Herbert. I think he got scared because Herbert was starting to do well. Yeah, he's like, look, I can't let y'all forget about me, man.
Right.
Look, the block getting too a little hot.
Right.
Okay, Olave, he was going off. He got his reception touchdown, 4 for 54, but he got knocked out the game and put on concussion protocol. So like the concussion protocol has been updated since Tua's injury.
Yeah.
And so now concussions galore happened today.
Yeah.
Like everybody had a concussion today.
It's no point in playing with that. You know what I'm saying? If it's a thought that makes someone's head, just take him out the game. It ain't worth it. It ain't worth your livelihood.
Yeah. Yeah. And so
congrats, NFL. I'm glad you're doing that.
And then Denver from the garbage game from this past Thursday, they had 16.7. And he had Tony Pollard on the bench, so that was good. Now, let's look at my team. Pat Mahomes yet to play. Diggs did Diggs things because of Josh Allen. 8 receptions for 102 yards and 1 reception touchdown.
Right.
So he did what he was supposed to do. Sutton, he almost did what he's supposed to do.
No. He could have did a lot better.
Stephon Gilmore destroyed those chances, man.
No, I'm sorry, man. But Russell Wilson, the quarterback right now.
Oh, he's hurt. You hurt.
I don't care. He shouldn't have played then because I think the backer could have done.
He tore his.
Yeah, but he's not sitting out. He said he's not sitting out.
Yeah, I know, but
he said he's gonna take this. I guess the steroid shot, cortisone shot. They're gonna keep it moving.
Yeah, I don't know what happened.
He don't want to end up. He don't want Sierra to be like Giselle.
Oh, did Sierra do him like that?
Hey, I told you I didn't want to leave Seattle, but did you move me over to Denver?
Yeah.
For what?
To take these L's.
Right.
All right. We had Naji, who didn't do jack.
Roll Tide though. Roll Tide to the
man. Naji has been the most disappointing first round draft pick I've had.
No, he's not the most disappointing.
But
I'm talking about
fantasy. Okay.
In fantasy.
Because you gotta look at the situation.
No, not like first round, like as in he got drafted in like real life. I'm talking about fantasy this year.
And he's a second year player.
Mm-hmm. But he's most yeah.
But now it's funny though. Now you see a difference with having a capable quarterback and not having one.
But Kenny Pickett looked pretty good.
Yeah, but
he's a rookie though.
That's rookie in his own game. But if you look at last season, Naji Harris was going off.
Yeah, because he had Ben,
who
was serviceable. He was serviceable.
He was serviceable, but I mean, he still command a presence. He can get a ball where he need to go.
Yeah.
But now he got no quarterback.
Yeah.
And now it's all on him. And then the defense knows it's all on him. That's what makes it hard.
But I will say this: that Pickett to Pickens connection is there. Because Pickens went off on my bench.
So rookie to rookie.
Yep, 6 receptions for 83 yards.
Old guy.
Yep. So like that connection, because they practice a lot because they were like,
I bet.
Yeah.
Yeah, they both on the bench together.
They're on the bench together. So they practice a lot. So they build up that connection. So, I mean, I said this in last podcast. Pick up George Pickens if you could, because that was my sleeper right there.
Yeah.
And he's showing up to be a special talent. I saw a reception that he caught. I was like, yeah, he the truth. He gonna be there in Pittsburgh. They're gonna have to pay him. But back to who actually started. Mike Williams.
Mm-hmm.
You know, he did his thing. Thank goodness. He got me 18.93 fantasy points. But the biggest winner of my league was the Dallas Cowboys defense, boy. The biggest pickup. Dallas Cowboys defense. I'm starting them the rest of the season. Quote me on that. If you got them, just start them. Like San Francisco's defense, just start them.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, just go with it. Philadelphia's defense, they got scored on by Arizona, but, you know, it's okay. But normally, just start them. Just start them. Start them and forget them. Tampa Bay, you can start them and forget them too.
Yeah.
Yeah, those are 4 defenses I can say start and forget. Don't even think about it. Even, I don't know, Baltimore's slight there, but we'll see after tonight how they do. If they can hold down, you know, if they can hold down Higgins and Chase, you know, and keep them from doing their thing, I'll consider them just start and forget team.
Cleveland, start and forget them.
Nah, boy. They got scored on so much today by Chargers. What do you think, Vaughn? What do you think about my start and forgets?
Definitely Dallas. Definitely Dallas. San Francisco, definitely. I have Baltimore's defense. What I will say is that their defense, they've got a pretty good defense. It's just be wary of the passing. They're statistically, they're last in the league in passing defense. So you know, watch that from the back end perspective. But Dallas, Denver, things like that, But this is what I want to say though, Chris. But we had a conversation, and you were asking us. You were saying, "Hey, man, who would you want us to pick? Would you pick Sutton or would you pick Kirk? Right? Sutton or Christian Kirk? Christian Kirk was pretty pedestrian today.
Oh, he was
pretty pedestrian today for Jaguar. So this week that looked like a good pickup. But a good pick. Sutton over Kirk.
Mm-hmm.
Because my philosophy is just Sutton's the number 1 receiver, and he's going to get the most targets. That's just my philosophy.
That's my thing.
But the quarterback's injured. That was the thing. It's like, if a quarterback can't throw, he ain't gonna get the ball.
What's crazy though, but even though he's been injured, he's still getting all the passes.
Yeah,
he still throwing the set.
Yeah.
So,
if you look at it,
like 6'3", so it's like, as long as he can get in the vicinity, he might not be accurate. He can get vicinity.
How tall is Judy?
Son got a chance. He ain't 6'3". I think Judy like maybe 6 foot.
Okay,
at the most.
Yeah.
And Judy a speedster. Judy ain't a guy who gonna just spot and catch. Judy got to get out there and run.
Sell high candidate for me still. I'm gonna try to sell him.
Well, maybe now, but nobody don't want him now because we're Russ.
Yeah.
So maybe you were right last week. Maybe I should win it. So
I tried
because with Russ.
Because I was talking Vaughn with packages. I'm trying to get trades going on so we can have some trade.
I'll be honest with you, man. I'm not really a trade guy. I think next year we should get a lead, no trades.
Nah, man.
Just whatever your team is, whatever you pick up.
Trades make it interesting though, because it's like
you got to run what you got, man. You picked them.
Nah, man.
Roll with them boys.
Look, I usually don't make a lot of trades, but I make crucial trades. Like I'm still happy with my trade for CEH for Mike Williams that I discussed last week. I'm still happy with that. Mike Williams is being consistent. Keenan Allen's out. No. You don't know when Keenan Allen's coming back. He's got a hamstring injury, and he just keeps going having setbacks. Right. I don't know when Keenan Allen's going to start. So Mike Williams is a wide receiver 1.
Right.
And so I'm going to start him every week. And like running backs, Jeff Wilson, who I had on that league, Jeff Wilson is showing up.
That's a great pickup, Jeff Wilson.
Jeff Wilson Jr., one of the best pickups I had in the waiver wire this year so far. And I had him in 2 leagues. So, I'm down with that. All right. Yeah. Let's move on to Acknowledge Me, which is Marquis. He's getting his back blown out right now.
Doing the best I can, guys.
You know,
Doing the best I can.
I try to give him the suggestion of this week of he asked in our chat, Goff or Geno. And I honestly thought Goff had a good chance against New England, but New England just shut him down. Yeah. Bill Belichick's got his number. I mean, ever since that Super Bowl, I guess, Goff just can't shake off the New England Patriots. It ain't happening. Yeah. So,
I got Goff from other league, and I did go Geno, I think, in this one. So.
And Geno had a good game.
Yeah, he did.
Geno had
Geno did what Geno does.
Yeah, Geno had 268 passing yards, 3 touchdowns, and 13 rushing yards. He got 24.02 fantasy points in this league. That's really good for, a guy you didn't expect a lot from early.
Most points I got at any quarterback this year. From Geno Smith.
Yeah, just put it like this.
Episode. And who's your drafted quarterback? you want to say that a little bit?
The Mississippi State boy himself, Dak Prescott.
Oh, the Panama City knocked out.
Knocked out by a drunk guy.
Yeah. Hey man. If you let's just say this: if you would have had Goff in here, just go ahead and subtract 24 points from your total. And subtract that if you would have had him in there.
I think my league got 6 points.
It was crazy because I told Archie Amon-Ra St. Brown started. I was thinking that was a good thing. I was like, but you know what I did? I did start him in my league. I have Amon-Ra St. Brown.
and I wouldn't have started, but I didn't have a better option. I mean, I guess I could have put. I don't know who's my backup receivers.
Let's go down here real quick. Tyler Boyd.
I could have put Ayuk in, but it didn't make it. It wouldn't have made a difference.
Tyler Boyd, he ain't scored nothing yet. Ayuk, he just got pedestrian. KJ Osborne.
Tit for tat. So
yeah, tit for tat. So, but you did have Dalvin Cook showed up finally. 94 yards, 2 rushing touchdowns.
Can't believe he's made this long.
2 receptions for 20. Hey, he got that shoulder on, man. Yeah. Got that. It said, I'm used to this. I'm used to my shoulder being injured. Yeah. I got special equipment just for that.
Yeah, Damien Harris, he went out today. So
that didn't help. Bro, you might be.
Well, I mean, because you look what Stevenson got, he got like 20-something points today.
Yeah.
So I mean, that probably would have been Damien Harris.
Yeah,
he went out.
Yeah, Burks is done. Knox was hurt. I know. I gave you the Conklin, but the Conklin's been doing. Look, statistically, Conklin would have been a good tight end.
Yeah, but statistically, he got 0.
Yeah, it was the Brees Hall and Michael Carter show tonight.
Man, Conklin, he got 1 target today.
I did not expect that to happen. I'm sorry, man.
That's all right. He back in the waiver wire. I don't know.
Look, I tried, man.
If not, come back.
You should have picked up. Hey, I should have told you to pick up freaking Taysom Hill.
Man, he was already picked.
He had 47 points today. Like, what the heck, man?
Yeah, what he labeled as a tight end?
Quarterback and tight end.
No, I don't think they do dual.
Yeah, they do.
They do. It's a quarterback or tight end.
No, let's see, players list.
Man, I thought they were gonna stop doing dual lists.
No. They have him listed as a quarterback and a tight end.
They almost put that. They could put Debo Simmons running back / receiver. But
let's look at it. We'll look him up real quick. Come on, man. Search name. Let's look Hill. Taysom Hill right here. Let's search. That's crazy though. He should be labeled freaking tight end and running back.
Yep, quarterback, tight end.
Yep, QB, tight end, right there, right there. Let's see what Taysom. Let's just pique curiosity.
I'm sure he's picked up by somebody.
I think he is, but let's just pique curiosity right now. Let's just look at Taysom Hill's numbers. The career receive. This is all career receiving.
That's not fancy numbers.
No, this is just him.
Yeah.
All right. I thought I could just look at today's numbers.
Well, right, they got fan points. It's right there.
And something's popping up on my screen.
Yeah. Yeah, he's got 12 attempts, 116 passing yards, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah. So
he had one reception today.
Yeah, he threw a pass today.
He must throw him for a touchdown.
I guess. I mean,
I don't have a TD, so
yeah, he ran for one though.
Yeah.
All right, let's go back. Take it back to the original topic of focus. You gonna lose.
I'm gonna lose every game this season. I'm pretty sure that now.
Yeah, you pretty much done.
I could have won last week, but I lost because a kicker beat me out.
Yeah.
I literally lost by 2 points last week.
He had Colin Murray. Who showed out for him? Jefferson. Yep. Yeah. Jefferson had his game. 23 passing yard, 12 receptions for 154 reception yards and 1 2-point conversion. He just went off. His
top guys over indexed.
Nick Chubb, who showed out. Ramondre Stevenson, who we just talked about. 161 yards, 2 receptions.
He was praying for my downfall.
Yeah, and then he had Buffalo's defense, which just destroyed the Steelers.
When did your defense get back?
They got 6.5 fantasy points. Yeah, they 2 sacks, points allowed. Turnovers for loss, tackles for loss 6.
6 ain't too bad.
No, they had 5 here. 1 fumble recovery, 1 interception. It's all good. Then he had freaking Kirk Cousins, who did all right.
All right,
but he had enough to get by. He had enough to get by. Now, here's the only one of us who actually has a chance to win, which he's up right now. Projections. Because I don't know who you got left over. So you got Juju. Oh, Jesus. And that's it. That's all you got left. Juju, and you got Mark Andrews playing right now and Lamar playing right now. Yeah. So, you got to have Lamar do a
He need to have a Lamar
signature.
Game.
He need to have a signature Lamar game.
He needs to 25 points.
Nah, he needed to score like 30.
30.
Yeah. I need a good amount of points. I need one of those big days from Lamar.
He's got Dalton Schultz. Dalton Schultz didn't. He already played. Who's he got? I think everybody played.
Yeah, everybody from his team has already played.
Yeah, it's all wrap. He had Matt Stafford, which if you got Matt Stafford, he's on my drop candidate list. He done. Something's wrong with him.
Yeah, I don't think anybody to throw to, man. He got Cook. That's it. Now everybody doubling Cook. So when your main guy double and you don't have a second or a third,
but Kupp's still getting his receptions. Kupp got 125 reception yards and 1 touchdown.
He'll get him, but you'll let one guy get it, do his thing.
It's like Jordan, right?
Yeah, he's gonna get his points, but
they used to let Jordan just run wild.
He can't win the game for you.
Yeah, they used to let Jordan run wild. He's like, oh yeah, Jordan, you can get 30 points.
Yeah,
but your team ain't gonna get nothing.
Right.
So it's the Jordan rules. Then he had Fournette, 56 rushing yards, 1 touchdown, 10 receptions for 83 yards, and 1 receiving touchdown.
Mm-hmm.
When is Leonard Fournette gonna give up the ghost?
I don't think so, man.
You think he's gonna be? He's
solid. They sit him a lot. Have you noticed that? They sit him a lot lately in games.
Okay,
so he'll have moments they'll take him out of the whole series.
Oh, so they got him wise to that.
Yeah, he on low. I think he on load management.
Oh, good, because they trying to make it on. I really want Todd Bowles to really get far, because this is his second chance opportunity to be a head coach. So
yeah,
I hope he just ignores all the Brady stuff.
Yeah, I think it'll be okay. I mean, the Bucs definitely gonna make the playoffs. That's not.
I mean, the division's weak.
Ain't gonna be the.
Well, you got the Falcons.
I don't know. I ain't gonna say that.
What, the Falcons? The Saints?
I mean, we know who is the class of the NFC South.
We do.
Yeah.
I mean, they'll make it through, but
who gonna stop them?
They're taking the rest of the NFC East. They're gonna have when they go to the NFC East, they're gonna have an issue.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, once they actually get to the playoffs, they'll have some competition. They'll have some competition.
Let's see. All right, and he's got Amari Cooper, who had a good game, 76 yards for 1 touchdown. All right. I see the working man, Jacoby Brissett.
Mm-hmm.
Tyler Lockett had a game. Wow, on his bench, 5 receptions for 104 yards.
Lockett started to come alive, man.
Yeah, Gino. You never thought you would hurt. And
Gino's starting to cook.
Dude, this is what killed Vaughn right here. Michael Carter not getting started, and Mostert, which is two tough calls.
And I was going back and forth about starting Mostert. I was going back and forth. The first 4 games of the season, I started Breece Hall and Michael Carter both. I should have kept that going. I should have just been consistent and just kept that going. But the one thing about my team that I'm watching, I need big games from Lamar and I need big games from Andrews. Juju is playing tomorrow, but he's questionable. If Juju Smith does not play, I'm going to plug Marquez Valdez-Scantling in his spot. Right. If he does not play. Now, like I said, I'm not saying that these guys are going to win a game for me. These guys may get 0 points for me. I'm just telling you what I'm going to do if he does not play.
Right. At least you have an option.
Yeah.
Right.
So, that's
right. Lamar and Mark Andrews. If I'm going to win this game, it's going to be because of Lamar Jackson and Mark Andrews. Simple.
Yeah. Yeah.
You need them to work a miracle right now.
Yeah. How many points are you down?
Let's see. He is down right now about 30.
Ain't bad.
40 points. 40 points.
Considering his quarterback just not playing. So
yeah. He's down about 40 points.
Like you said, if Jackson
30 points.
If Jackson does what he do, you know what I'm saying, and he hooks up with Andrews a lot, it could be magical for you. Jackson get him getting 18, but Andrews get him getting, a big deal today, which would be good.
Yeah. If I can get Baltimore's defense to continue to do well, we've got some options here. We got some options here.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, he heavy on Baltimore this year. He heavy. Yeah. All right, next segment, guys. I like how I title this. Who's invited to the cookout? Meaning our favorite fantasy player of these past games we just watched. So I can go first if y'all need some time to think. Ahead. So who I'm inviting to cookout? It's not just one player, not just 2 players, not just 3 players. It's a whole ass defense. Come on down, Dallas Cowboys defense.
How about them Cowboys?
Boy, you invited to the cookout. I'm starting you every goddamn week I can because y'all are showing y'all ass, boy. Y'all showing y'all ass. I did not ever expect this. Like, I didn't expect the Cowboys defense to be this good. The Cowboys used to be a joke defensively. Like, for the past 3 seasons I've been playing fantasy, I'm like, I ain't never started new.
Yeah.
And now, for me to say this, to say start them every week is a big thing.
Hey, that defense, they're a legitimate title contender.
Michael Parsons, Trayvon Diggs, and the whole cast of the whole cast, they won me over. I'm like, look, I'm dropping the Rams because the Rams again, they back blown out. Yep. And it's not the defense's fault. It's just because the offense can't do anything. Defense stays on the field too long and they get tired.
Drop them on to me.
Yeah. Don't take them. I'll give you the Rams.
I need them. I need anything.
He looking for scraps. Hey, I gotta make room for other players because I think I still have. Let me look at my league. This league. Yep, Gus Edwards gonna come off a pup pretty soon. So that little J.K. Dobbins is shaky.
Right. Yeah.
He is very injury prone. So look. If you ain't got Gus Edwards, look for him. He is only owned in Yahoo in 14% of leagues. Put him on your IR. You don't even have to use a roster spot right now.
Right.
You can hold out and wait. If you need a running back, I'm telling you, Gus Edwards could give you a league-winning season at the end in the second half of the season because J.K. Dobbins is shaky. Is he playing tonight? Yeah, I think he is, but he was said to have chest injury, right? Early this week. And it's like, dude, come on, man. It's like you only played 1 game and you played a good game last week. But is he durable enough to last? Right. And I don't think he is. And that's just my opinion. I may be wrong, but if you want an insurance policy, pick up Gus Edwards and just drop him in your IR.
Right.
Exactly. Mm-hmm. All right. Y'all thought about y'all player of the week?
Yeah, I got one.
All right. Go, Brother Marquis.
All right. My player of the week this week, I'm going with Saquon Barkley. He's invited to the cookout.
Oh, Saquon Barkley is invited to the cookout. Oh,
Not
man.
only has he been staying healthy, but he's been very productive for the New York Football Giants.
Okay.
I think the Giants undefeated, right?
Yeah, they're 5-0, man.
Undefeated.
Yeah, they lost.
crazy.
They lost one
That's
game.
crazy,
They
man.
lost. They lost
one
one
loss?
game to the Cowboys. They lost.
Oh,
to
they
the
lost.
Cowboys.
They're
Hey,
4-1.
how about them Cowboys?
Hey.
But Saquon got that. They got a game-winning running today. So, I mean, hey,
Look,
Saquon Barkley, man, he's healthy. He's playing. It's good to see him running around, man. It's good to see him actually on the field and producing, not just on the field.
Yeah, he had 13 rushing attempts, 70 yards, 1 rushing touchdown, 6 targets for 3 receptions for 36 yards. So, I mean, he's staying healthy.
Yeah.
Like just like McCaffrey staying healthy.
Yeah, both of them guys.
Yeah, like these are guys you used to hear in like having season-ending ACL tears or ankle injuries or something else under the sun.
Right. They taking care of themselves.
So
thus far, not jinxing them.
Yeah, all right. But hey, we only can go about the present right now. We can't tell what's gonna happen in the future.
Right.
We only go about the present. And Saquon is doing his thing for the Giants. They 4-1. Look,
that's it. Right.
So hey, what can you say? All right, Vaughn, you got your player of the week. Who's invited?
Man, who I'm inviting to the cookout, man. I'm inviting Christian McCaffrey, running back out of Carolina, to the cookout, man. Okay, look. Like I said, man, look. In previous episodes, I've talked about Christian McCaffrey. Okay, I've talked about him. You know, he got over 20 points this week. This is what I'm going to tell you. Christian McCaffrey is going to stay healthy throughout the season, and he's going to perform well. Okay, I am claiming that. Okay. I am affirmations, right? Affirmations, right? I am saying.
Is that on your wall? Christian McCaffrey will stay healthy.
Yes, he's going to stay healthy this season. Okay, because and I'm glad that he is because with the similar storylines, McCaffrey and Barkley, they both been beaten up. They both had season-ending injuries over the last couple of years, and so my philosophy this year was that these guys have something to prove. Okay, these guys have something to prove. They want to stay healthy. They want to do what they need to do. So, yeah, man. Hey, man, McCaffrey, come on down, man. Come on to the cookout, man.
McCaffrey today, he had 14 rushing attempts, 54 yards, 1 rushing touchdown. 12 targets with 7 receptions for 50 receiving yards. Yeah, you can be invited to the cookout, my guy. You staying healthy, you doing your thing. Hey,
take care of yourself.
Take care of yourself, man. I want you to last the whole season. I just got bad blood with you. I didn't got bunt by you. I ain't got bunt by you. So hey, man, look, do your thing. Help out Brother Vaughn win his league. But
somebody gotta win.
Somebody gotta win. Exactly.
It might well be you.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. All right. So throughout the week, we always have our topics of discussion, stuff that we find a little bit interesting, a little bit of controversy, just to talk about. So topics of the week of the NFL. First question I got for you guys, and this was the first question to come up, really. Is Russell Wilson cooked?
Done.
Is he done? Is he well done?
Done.
Oh, is he overdone?
He like burnt hot dog done.
Oh,
fell in the back of the grill done.
Oh, he said he fell into the charcoal.
Oh my gosh.
He is done.
Damn. That's
he is done.
All right. Why is he done, Brother Marquis?
Like I said earlier, man, I don't think he has anymore, man. Because, I mean, let's be honest. He was in Seattle the last 2 seasons. It's been steady decline. It was a little mad because, he had Lockett and them guys, but it wasn't great. And I think his coach in Seattle knew it too. He knew it wasn't great either. But he had to tolerate it because Russ was, let Russ cook. So they tried to let him cook.
Yeah, he
tried to blame on the coordinator. Yeah. It didn't work. Then he had to blame on the head coach. They said, no, it's you. Get out of here. And he went on to Denver. Now it's just continuing. And now he has an injury. Okay. How convenient, right?
Look, I'll say this when it comes to that. I watched the post game with Richard Sherman.
Mm-hmm.
He said he had PTSD. And you guys know why Richard Sherman had PTSD.
Yeah.
Because Russell threw on 4th down. And you know, the infamous play of throwing on 4th down against Tom Brady and the New England Patriots in that Super Bowl, when they should have just said, Marshawn Lynch, run that bitch into the end zone.
Right.
But no, they did try to be cute.
Yeah.
And they got picked off by Malcolm. Is it Malcolm Brown, right?
Yeah, Malcolm Brown.
Malcolm Brown got picked off. And it haunts Richard Sherman. Obviously, that still affects him. And he said he saw the same thing happen with Denver.
Yeah, they did the same thing in the last game against the Colts.
Yeah.
Same mistake. Got down to the end. The Broncos run the ball well. And guess what they did? They let Russ cook again. Mm-hmm. And he burnt that shit.
Yeah.
He burnt it.
He burnt it this week. So, you know, I'm with Marquis. I think Russ is cooked, and especially with this injury coming up. I mean,
he's being a good guy, you know what I'm saying? Good family guy.
Yeah, I mean, I'll see how long that lasts. But
wow.
Hey, look, allegedly Sierra's been showcasing her assets out here in these streets. So
man, she knows she might have to be the breadwinner again.
Oh man,
she got to get back. I ain't gonna say get out of these streets. I ain't gonna say that, but
Russell got money. He
do. I mean,
he took the bag. Russell got the bag. He got a 5-year contract. So look,
I'm sure.
I don't know how much was guaranteed, but
but look, you guys, we can't forget.
What up?
Denver has a new owner, new general manager. They didn't bring in Russ. Russ is brought in on the old regime.
Yeah.
So if he keep playing the way he playing, if I just paid for the Denver Broncos $4.3 billion, and that's how you performing, and I done paid $4.3 billion for a football team, no, you out. You out. I gotta get something else because I gotta get a return on my investment. Right, Devon? You paid $4 billion, and you thinking, okay, I got Russell Wilson.
Yeah, you got a clean house. That's what Marcus is like. I got a clean house.
I got Russell Wilson. I know I'm gonna be good. I'm gonna get the Russell Wilson of old. We're gonna come in. He gonna do his thing, and we're not gonna let him do what he in Seattle. Seattle didn't let him cook. We said we're gonna let him cook when he come to Denver. I don't know what he cooking. I don't know if he's just boiling hot dog water or what.
No, he's making ramen noodles.
Whatever he cooking, now, it stinks. It stinks.
Hot dog.
Oh man.
$4.3 billion.
All right, Vaughn.
This is what you get.
All right, Vaughn. You the last on the verdict.
I mean,
Russ, man.
Look. This is what I'll say, man. Russell, he definitely has a lot to be desired. There's a lot to be desired with the way that he's been playing as of late. I can't even deny that. But I mean, Russell, he's been in the league for a long time. He's been in the league for about 10 years, and, in this particular situation, theoretically, you would look around and you would say, man, Russell, he probably has all the pieces that he needs, all right around him. But he just hasn't been performing that well. So, what I will say is that I do believe that Russell, he's on the back nine, right? He's on the back nine. If we look at this from an investment perspective, if you guys have been paying attention to the stock market at all, we're in a bear market. We're in a bear market, 25% down from the highs. But we have to ask ourselves the question, are we closer to the bottom than we are to the top, right? I think that we're closer to the bottom, right? So pretty much what I'm saying is I think that we're getting close to a bottom and we're getting close to a point to where the market will probably stop going down, right? Mm-hmm. If you look at Russell Wilson is probably closer to the end of his career than the beginning of his career.
Right.
Right? That's probably where he is right now. And so, I don't know what's going on. I don't know why he's not playing up to the capability, but that's just football. That's just football.
Distraction. Right now.
Yeah. I don't know what kind of distraction that he has. I do know that Russ has been paying attention to his investments. I did see him on CNBC as of late.
Mm-hmm.
He was talking about his wealth manager, and he was talking about him doing some things for Seattle and working for some different investments that could yield some good capital. So
He's good after football.
Was he talking about his chemistry with Jared Judy?
Right.
Was he talking about?
That's all I care about right now. By the way, your boy Lamar Jackson just scored a touchdown.
Yes, sir. There we go.
Step
one.
Look,
I'm rooting for you, man. Hey, somebody got
look. Let's keep it going. Look, hey, what if the Ravens win this game 30-0?
Hey, oh wow.
Hey, that's it. You locked out. You got a dub.
Yeah.
All right, let's continue on to the next one. And it's another wash question, especially after the game today. Is Aaron Rodgers washed?
I say no.
Go get your reasoning.
Honestly, I think Aaron Rodgers, I don't think he's washed. He took the bag, so he kind of was like one of those things that I'm gonna take the money despite my face. So right now, he don't have anything on his team right now because he took all the money. They couldn't bring nobody else in.
Yeah,
because he took the money.
Yeah.
So and it's funny. Also, he's complaining. He wanted to get traded and leave, but look where he at now. He took the bag and stayed.
And now he got his rookie wide receivers.
Now he got his rookie wide receivers
and Alan Lazard. Yeah, Alan Lazard.
Right. I mean, we don't hear Tanya's name anymore. He's still on the team.
I don't know why you don't lean on him. Tanya's a huge target. It's and then Aaron Jones, man, dude.
That's all he got, Aaron Jones. I mean,
Aaron Jones ain't do shit though today.
Yeah.
Trust me, I got him. He didn't do anything.
He got enough to beat me in my other league.
Yeah. Look, I'll tell you what Aaron Jones did today, man. Aaron Jones, he had 63 yards, man. That's all he had today. 63 yards. 13 attempts for 63 yards. That's all. 7 points in the standard league.
Yeah, 13 in my league I was in.
Yeah, because he had I think he had some reception. Let's see. He had he had 2 receptions for 17. Yeah. So I adds onto it. But dude,
I don't think he's washed though.
I'm like what Vaughn was talking about with Russ. Aaron Rodgers at the end, more of on the end of his career, at the peak of his career. Like even Tom Brady with hardly anything out there, is still getting 300 and some yards.
Right.
I don't think Aaron Rodgers today got 222 yards and 2 touchdowns. He was 25 and 39. Okay.
Yeah, he ain't watched.
But dude, it's the optics though. You got beat by the Giants.
Don't forget, man, they were playing in London today. So
who cares?
You got to factor that in. The travel, stadium you ain't used to, ain't nothing. Nobody's used to anything.
Hey, that's excuses.
It's all different.
That's excuses in this league, my guy.
Look, I know.
Look, that's the thing. You got to perform wherever you go. No matter if you're in a whole other country.
NFL, 2 things guaranteed. Nobody plays good on Thursday game. And nobody plays good overseas. All right, when they go overseas, both teams suck. So,
but this is the thing though. It was like if you take it back, Deion Sanders, Deion Sanders, coach of Jackson State, he was talking about how they were playing in Grambling, and Jackson State destroyed Grambling, and it was hot outside, right? It was hot outside, and Grambling was saying, "Hey man, don't you understand that it was completely hot outside? Like our guys were falling out. You don't think Jackson State had to deal with the same heat?" Like Daniel Jones, Saquon Barkley, Darius Slayton, like they had to deal with the same type of travel restrictions and travel time and all that. So, when there's 2 teams out here, this is the thing. There's two teams out there on the field. Both of them want to win. Both of them probably believe in the same God. But only one team's gonna win at the end of the day.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, man. All right, last question, and then we can move on to our final couple topics. So, if Cooper Rush, he won tonight.
He did.
He won. If he wins one more game, do you think Dak is going to be riding that oak?
You want me to answer this first?
If they go 5-1, man. When was the last time the Cowboys went 5-1? Like,
it ain't been that long ago.
But you know,
they running waves like this.
Okay, but and who do they got next week? Let's see. They play the Eagles. Oh, if he beat the Eagles,
I'm gonna put this on record. They will beat the Eagles.
Oh, you putting this on wax?
Yeah.
Let it be known, Marquis Wright said Cowboys gonna beat the Eagles.
Yeah, just defense alone. I know Jalen Hurts.
Oh wow. He talking about his own Bama boy.
I know, but still, it's family. You love him.
You know him, but you love him.
Yeah, I love it. I still love it. But back to the question.
If he beats the Eagles, who are undefeated right now, they're 5-0 right now. Oh man,
common sense say ride with the hot hand.
Mm-hmm.
But my investment in Dak Prescott with his max deal he just got says, hey, if Dak was playing in these 5 games, and I know he's better than Cooper Rush, I believe he could have done the same thing and more. So, based off the deal and the money he's gotten, I think Dak Prescott will still get his job back. Whew. But vice versa, if you want to ride a hot hand, you can, because technically Dak is injured. So you can just let him stay out and just be completely healed. And be no rush to come back. Because right now, Rush is handling business.
Yeah, Cooper Rush is doing his thing.
But investment wise, you spend all this money on this guy. He's a top guy. Top guy got to play. You're not putting a guy who making, I'm just throwing a number out there, $30 million, sitting on the ride in the pine, getting a game check.
Hey, he getting ready for his next role as offensive coordinator.
Getting a game check.
He getting here.
Hell no. Getting a game check?
Yeah.
$30 million? You on the pine? Nah. And you not injured? No.
But y'all winning though.
I got it.
What do you care about more, the money or the wins?
That's the case. Then maybe Rush will be trade back.
He could be.
Yeah, you get better pieces from him.
Yeah. Deacon Vaughn, what'd you think?
Man, this is my analysis and disclaimer. I'm not an offensive coordinator.
Oh.
I'm not a head coach. I'm not a general manager. I'm not an owner. Okay. I'm not. Okay. But when Dak Prescott first got hurt, Jerry Jones came out in the media. First thing he said was, hey, I welcome a quarterback controversy. That's what he said. He said that he would welcome a quarterback controversy. Okay. Mm-hmm. Let's just look at this situation now. Look at who the Cowboys have beaten. They've beaten the Bengals. They've beaten the Giants, which is in your division. They've beaten the Commanders in your division. They're playing Philadelphia on the road at night. One of the best teams in the league right now. If they beat them, the next games you have the Lions, you have the Bears, you have the Packers.
Ooh,
those are your next 3 games after that game.
Right.
If you mean to tell me if Cooper Rush came in and won 5 straight games and now he's leading the division, I have to keep that man in. I have to keep him in. I can't bring him out because we're performing so well without him that what that tells me, like, if we just think about energy, like there's something in the locker room about energy. Yeah, there's something about like a good quarterback, man. Like the team rallies around him. The team like they want that guy to be in there.
Yeah, they seem to be happy now.
It ain't nothing like winning. Ain't nothing like winning. Look, you can get paid however much money you can get paid. But I tell you, athletes want the rings. They want the championships. They want the glory. That's why they do a lot of this stuff for.
I thought they want to get paid.
But they get paid too. But it's like, but yeah, you can get paid and then you have nothing to look back on and be like, damn, like, yeah, I was in the league, but nobody don't even know who I am. I got all these injuries and like
I still got my mansion.
Yeah. But like a lot of these do it for the glory, right? Their ego, the pride.
You're right.
And so like they love to win. So if they start losing because Dak's in there, that's gonna tear up the locker room. I'm telling you. Look, if Dak was to get put back in and they lose that first game he's back in, boy, that locker room is gonna be a chaos. It's gonna be a zoo.
Okay.
That thing's gonna be a zoo.
I'm telling you, man. Like there's
what if he rushed
because
and then Dak's job's still open.
and that could have been and that could have went.
Dak can't even hold a football yet.
They say he can come back.
Dude, I saw he's doing drills. He like barely hold a tennis ball.
Yeah, he's saying that.
Yeah.
Well,
but look, this is what I'll say, y'all. Okay, Jerry Jones has paid a lot of guys. There's another Dallas Cowboy that Jerry Jones has played by the name of Ezekiel Elliott.
Ooh.
He has not played that well. He hasn't. If we look at the stat line from today, Tony Pollard probably had a better stat line than Ezekiel Elliott did.
Yeah. But they'll never start Pollard. Have you noticed that?
They haven't started Pollard, but at the same time, Jerry Jones isn't worried about the fact that he gave Zeke that money. He already gave Zeke that money. He gave it to him. And the thing about Jerry Jones looks at these guys like they're his kids, man. Like they're his kids, man. Like that's how Jerry Jones looks at these guys.
And that's why Dak Prescott, when he come back, he's right back in that starting spot.
Man, look,
I need to put my son back on the center.
If he does that, if he does that, man, this is what I'm gonna tell you. If Dak Prescott comes in, Mike McCarthy is gonna lose his job. He's gonna be gone. Okay? He's gonna lose his job. Okay. Look, Cooper Rush is saving Mike McCarthy's job. Y'all know how Mike McCarthy was getting so much heat last year. Y'all know it. He was getting heat. Yeah. I haven't heard anybody say a peep about Mike McCarthy. Not one word.
Man, Mike McCarthy, he was smiling on the sideline. I ain't never seen that man smile.
Hey,
since he been in Dallas.
Hey, look, it's good. Hey, let the good times roll, man. Let the good times roll.
Hey, it's a good time to be a Cowboys fan. That's all I'm saying.
Hey, what about them Cowboys? That's all he's saying. What about them Cowboys?
Man, and I'm telling you, man, don't let the Cowboys beat the Eagles. Oh man,
I told you. Look, Dak. We talked about it last week. When you get fired on your day off, if Cooper Rush and the Cowboys,
he's not gonna get fired.
She gonna ride that oak for a little bit longer. What they
like you said?
Let's play a little game.
If he's still injured, if he is legit still injured, this is the best thing that could ever happen to the Cowboys.
Look, let's play a little game.
Okay.
What if we go mid-season and just go win out to game 8?
Okay.
Go 7-1. Which is it's impossible.
Well, according to what the schedule Devon laid out, it's
possible. It's possible. Go 7-1. What if they go 7-1?
I mean, now if you're asking me personally, I'm gonna ride with high hand.
Oh yeah. We still.
I'm not switching.
I think we all on the same accord right now.
Switching. I'm not putting Dak in.
Yeah.
I don't care what I pay.
Like the universe is telling me this is like Cooper Rush's time. That's what I mean. Like,
I got a safety net. This kind of like having the Alabama National Championship game, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Jalen Hurts in the game. He was struggling.
And then Tua came in.
They put Tua in, and look,
he won a national championship.
Won a national championship.
And then when Tua was struggling, they put Jalen in the SEC championship.
Yeah,
and Jalen won the SEC championship.
The only difference is nobody's getting paid.
Yeah.
But still.
Well, Bryce Young is getting a pretty good check from Dr. Pepper, I'd like to say.
He sure is.
Bryce Young is getting a nice check. They got the Tennessee Vols coming up this week.
Well, he took that from that the Clemson quarterback, DJ Uiagalelei, something like that.
Oh yeah.
He got but he sucked last year at Clemson.
Oh, so it's like
they took it to get to Bryce Young.
Hey, get paid, man. Get paid.
Man, how embarrassed that is to get your NIL deal too. A Dr. Pepper deal at that.
Get paid. Get paid.
Get paid, my guy.
Yeah. All right. So I brought up the schedule for week 6. And this is our next segments. Favorite games, because these are the games we're going to commit to. We're going to try to watch them. Then we got to dissect them next week. So I'm going first because I already called it. Bills and Chiefs is my game.
Bills and Chiefs, huh?
Because they played one of the most fantastic playoff games I have seen in my life.
Oh, yeah, they did.
That playoff game last season was spectacular. That was critically acclaimed advertisement. Like
Oh yeah,
everything you would want in a top contending quarterbacks that are young and they're going to lead the league. Josh Allen versus Patrick Mahomes.
Mm-hmm.
That is the matchup. And it's going to be the matchup this season again, too.
Right.
And I don't know who I got going with this game because, honestly, I would go Josh Allen right now because they have a more dominant defense.
Right.
And they have more dominant weapons on their offensive. You know, they got Diggs. They got Gabriel Davis. They got, what's that dude that starts with an S? Like,
For who?
Let me look him up again.
For what team?
For the Bills. For the touchdown again.
They have Singletary. They have Singletary.
Let me look it up real quick.
Mm-hmm.
Shakir, I think it was. Yeah, it was Shakir. This dude.
Who that is?
Yeah, Khalil Shakir, guys. 2% roster right now in Yahoo leagues. This dude had 5 targets, 3 receptions for 75 yards, and 1 reception touchdown.
I'm sure he rostered, but not starting on nobody's.
Yeah, he was nobody. 2%. I mean, that would be a deep lead. That had to be like a 16 to 18 team lead. You got to know about Khalil Shakir. Because I was like, who is Khalil Shakir? Why is he throwing to him like this?
Right.
He got 14 points in our league.
Right.
On in the waiver wire. So, I wouldn't say, ride with him because there's just too much volatility going on with the Bills. Diggs is going to get his. Gabriel Davis will get his every now and then. But there's no second guy for real, right?
No.
Yeah. Dawson Knox was supposed to be like that other, safety valve there. But he hurt.
And he got his money, so.
Yeah, he hurt. He got his money. He good. Devin Singletary, he's still not getting the looks because Josh Allen is a running back, unfortunately. Right. He's going to run and get hit until he gets hit hard enough to where he's going to be like, hey, maybe I should stop being a running back and maybe I should use my running backs.
Right.
But Pat Mahomes, he's going to do Pat Mahomes things. He's going to make magic work. He's got Travis Kelce. Maybe Juju can show up. Maybe MVS can give him like something, He'll make other dudes work. Clyde Edwards-Helaire. You got Pacheco, which I'm still saying is a dark horse because I don't believe Clyde Edwards-Helaire will keep this up. I don't think he's going to keep it up. I'm going to watch the game tomorrow when they play the Raiders, but I do not think Clyde can keep up what he's been doing fantasy production-wise. So,
why is this game not the Sunday night game?
Because this is a good Sunday night game. Baltimore.
Next week. Why the Bills and Chiefs not the Sunday night game next week?
That is a good question.
They put Cowboys.
I don't know. I think that. I know
if guys, on Sunday night, they give them Sunday night.
Oh yeah.
They even when they trash, they still get Sunday night football.
Yeah, because they still got to be named the Cowboys. They got to be out there in the eye, even when they garbage. All right. So who's next? Who gonna give their game of the week?
I already know Von's is. Go ahead, Von. I already know what you want to go with.
Man, guys, my game of the week, man. Like, when I look at the NFL schedule for next week, there's really only 2 to 3 games that I'm going to watch, okay? Full disclosure, these games are nationally televised games. My game of the week, man, Dallas Cowboys, man, versus the Philadelphia Eagles, man.
Obviously.
That's the game I'm watching. Like, that's the game that I have to watch, man, because I've got CeeDee Lamb in my other league. I need to watch this guy, see what he's gonna do against the Philadelphia Eagles, man. Like I said, man, look, man, I ain't gonna lie, man. I'm pulling for the Cowboys this year. I'm pulling for the Cowboys, man. I'm pulling for Cooper Rush. Like, I want these guys to go out here and be successful. Like, I want to see what are they gonna do on the road against Philly. What are they going to do on the road against Philly? That's a divisional game, You got the Cowboys, America's team, right? This is America's team. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is going to be a game. Like, this is going to be a game. Like, you got dogs out here going against each other. Like, yeah, it's going to be a game. NFC East, like, the winner of this game is going to be the first place in the NFC East. Like, this is a game.
Right.
Yeah. I agree. This is I am rooting for. It's tough because I have both defenses. I have Philly defense and I got one league and got Cowboys defense in 2 leagues. So maybe I should root for the Cowboys defense more. Especially since I invited them to the cookout. They were my cookout selection.
You did.
So maybe I got to ride high with it. But I got Jalen and Goddard and
I got Smith. So
so it's gonna be an interesting game. Let's put it that way. It's gonna be an interesting game.
Oh yeah.
All right, Marky, you the last one. Who you got?
All right, dark horse. I'm going with the Monday night game, Broncos versus Chargers.
Oh my God.
I got a feeling this might be a snoozer, but I want to see if Russ is continue to be cooked.
Is he just gonna be a trash?
I want to see. I'm just interested to see how he's gonna perform. Because I ain't gonna lie, last week against the Colts, that was embarrassing. He literally lost the game for them last week. So I want to see he's gonna come out and perform his best against the Chargers in LA. So I want to see what's gonna happen with that. But honestly, we know you guys had the cream of the crop games. I mean, them the games I'm really gonna watch.
Yeah.
Broncos Chargers, it's a Monday night. What else am I doing on Monday night? I'm watching the game. Okay.
Yeah.
I'll start watching, WWE Raw. But other than that, you know what I'm saying? I will tune in this game. I kind of feel like they should have put Bills and Chiefs on Monday night.
They should have.
If that's the case, then
they should have.
Instead of putting it on a Sunday.
Because it's more hyped up.
Yeah.
Because it's more hyped up game than any other games this week. Besides, I think ranking wise, it will go Bills and Chiefs, Cowboys, Eagles, and then the rest of it's kind of like, Yeah, I'm just not going. Right. Yeah, I'm just.
I know Cowboys, Eagles. I get it because think about the Cowboys. Really, I probably understand why they put them on Sunday now because the Cowboys are gonna get the most eyes nationally.
Yeah, especially now that they're like.
Yeah, and like you said,
4-1. They're
4-1. You know what I'm saying? Everybody interested to see what Rushman continue.
4-1 versus 5-0.
So I understand why. I guess I get to understand why they're on Sunday Night Football, but Bills and Chiefs on just the normal 4:00 slot. Like they're just some scrub game. Nah. They should put that game either in the Sunday night game or the Monday night game.
Yeah.
Like I said, man, there's really only 3 games. There's really only 3 games I'm going to be watching tomorrow. And
what's your other game?
Don't. The only 3 games I'm going to be watching are the 3 games that we just laid out. Those don't think I'm watching. That's it. That's
come on. Who's going to watch Panthers Rams? Yeah, that's going to be a snoozer. I mean, we can go down the list. Look. We got Commanders and Bears.
Terrible.
Ravens and Giants. That might be interesting.
Yeah.
Patriots and Browns. Jaguars and Colts. I mean, Bengals and Saints. Buccaneers and Steelers.
Who cares?
Steelers are still trying to, just recover. 49ers and Falcons.
What's their Falcon problem?
Jets and Packers might be interesting. Jets might win this one.
Hey, man. I want the Jets to win, man. I want Jets to get out of that dungeon of just suckiness. Okay, I want them to be relevant.
Hey, that combination of Breece Hall and freaking Michael Carter.
I'm telling you, look. The New York Jets can beat the Packers.
They can beat
those guys.
You realize they ain't been to the playoffs since Mark Sanchez was there.
Butt fumble.
Yeah, you know how long ago that was.
That had been
that was a while ago.
The Sanchez.
Hey, they went to the AFC championship.
I mean, Bart Scott in the interview with the plane, flying into the interview.
Yeah.
To all the non-believers.
All right. Yeah.
Talking to you, Tom Jackson.
Damn. You got the smoke.
Yeah.
That was one of the. Yeah, that was a legendary interview, man. That was legendary. I still use that gift to this day. Like can't wait. You know what I'm saying? I still use that gift to this day, man. Like,
when you watch it, man, I don't know if you remember, Chris.
No.
You need to go back. You need to watch it, man. Because the funny thing, when he started the interview, he came in flying like a jet, flying into the interview. To all the non-believers, like they asked a question, he just disregarded.
Okay,
he started calling people out.
I have to watch that, dude. All right. So this is gonna be a little bonus segment. We always gotta add a little bit of extraness to it. We've been going for a minute, so definitely gonna add this bonus segment, make it short. But Vaughn told us about trade offers. So I like the trade. That's one thing I've been asking these guys. Like, come on, make some trades, man. Like, I'm trying to get a package deal. Me and Vaughn were talking about a package I was trying to put together in another league.
We put one together. I got you.
Nah, man, you ain't got nothing I won't. Let's just. But Vaughn got offered before the Thursday night game happened, and thank God he didn't take it. He got offered Russell Wilson and Josh Jacobs for Lamar Jackson. And I was like, why? Like, why would they even attempt to like send a trade like that? It's like, you think he makes a messing with a rookie? I'm like, at this, because Josh Jacobs had a blow up game last week. You think he's gonna be like, oh my god, Josh Jacobs is back? Nah.
I mean, it'd have been decent if Russ was half of Russ.
Yeah.
But cooked Russ? No.
Yeah.
No.
Cooked Russ is done.
Maybe I'm being disrespectful to Russell Wilson. You think I'm being disrespectful?
No, we being disrespectful. A
little disrespectful.
Look, we call it like we
look, man. He's not. Look, you're not being disrespectful because he's not playing very well.
Right.
He's not playing very well. Like this year, he is not playing very well. And in the NFL, specifically in fantasy football, what have you done for me lately?
Nothing.
That's the question. What have you done for me lately? And like I said, man, he's left a lot to be desired, man. You know, like I said, man, I like Russell a lot. I pull for Russ. But
I like him as a man.
Yeah, he hasn't been playing well. He just hasn't been playing well.
Right now, Russ Wilson's a football player. I mean, trust me, for my own fantasy sake, I hope he turns it around.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I don't know what's going on with his shoulder, but I hope this Monday night game he come out and he just half Russ, and he don't got to be full, Seattle Russ. He can be half the quarterback that we know he can be. Just making accurate on-time throws, not trying to be Superman. Just make accurate throws.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, Russ at his best when he rolls out the pocket and dumps it. Not this hero stuff he's trying to do. Right now, he's just throwing it up there to Sutton because Sutton a big guy. He's gonna go get it.
He has a partially torn leg, and he underwent a procedure on the throwing shoulder following the loss to the Colts.
Is he playing Monday?
Yeah.
Man.
That's as far as we know. I mean, I'll send out an injury report before the game, but
man, look, this is what I'm gonna tell you, man. Look, please, Keenan Allen, ice those hammies up, man. Ice those hammies up, man. Like I need you to play Monday night, man. Like I need you, man. I need you at receiver right now, man. I need that.
Well, I'm not praying on anybody's downfall personally.
Sure.
But I got heavy investments in Mike Williams, so I need Keenan Allen to just take his risk because Mike Williams is eating right now, and so we got conflicting views on that one.
Look, I need you guys' help. So
what up?
Knowing that what we know about Russell Wilson and his shoulder injury.
Yeah.
Now, should I start Judy in my flex? Or should I put in Ayuk?
Ayuk's my go because at least you got a capable quarterback, even though he's not Russell Wilson by name or by legacy. But at least Jimmy Garoppolo.
Pull Ayuk. Let's see what his number look like so far.
All right, I can look it up on the league real quick.
Let's look it up. You just go to me.
I mean, I understand. I understand the philosophy behind that. If Russell Wilson is out there, man. If Russell Wilson is out there, man.
You want to know that's for the season? Or?
Yeah, get his log.
So he's had. Let's see. He's had most targets he's had is in the game 2 and game 3 where he had 8 targets. Yeah, but he's only had in those games he only had 5 and 3 respectively. So. I mean, the total number of reception yards that he's had max was 63, and that was in week 2.
Yeah.
Today he had 4 targets for 3 receptions for 58 yards. I mean, but Judy. Let's look at Judy.
But
let's play devil's advocate.
Yeah. Look at Judy. Look at Judy. Look. I'm gonna tell you this. Let's look at
Judy now. Let's bring up his log.
Yes. Right, let's look at this. What has Judy done?
Yeah, Judy, the max amount of targets he's had, which is 8 right now, and that was in this past week. And but those 8 targets, he only caught 3. I mean,
because Russ couldn't get it to him.
Yeah, and he's first game we thought Judy was like the bomb because he had 7 targets for 4 receptions for 102 yards and one touchdown.
Yeah. But that showed his potential though.
Yeah, I was like, wow, that I made a good draft pick.
Right.
And then it's just been downhill ever since. You know, you had 3 targets for 1 reception. Then the next week, and
he did get hurt.
But okay, then you went 6 targets for 2 receptions in the week after that, in week 3. Then you had 5 targets with 4 receptions for 53. But he got a touchdown in the game. We saved him.
Yeah.
But like, I need. He's a boom bust. He's a boom bust
honestly,
guy.
I might just roll with Judy because Judy still has the threat of getting a home run.
But who do you trust though? Do you trust Jimmy to be healthy, or do you trust a Russell Wilson with a torn lat?
With a torn,
who targets Sutton most of the time.
On the downside, with a torn lat, I'm still getting more points for Judy. That's the sad part.
Yeah.
Because
the thing is,
they getting that connection back from last season.
And
you didn't get nothing.
And Jeff Wilson.
Jeff Wilson cooking. Jeff Wilson running the ball. So
yeah, Jeff Wilson, the beast boy, best waiver wire.
What you think, Von? What you think?
Man, look, me personally, if Russell Wilson is on the field, even if Russell Wilson is not on the field, I'm going with Judy. You know, if we look at Ayuk, they're very balanced. They're very balanced in terms of fantasy production. Ayuk isn't taking the job away. So if you haven't taken it away from me, I'm just going to go with the best guy. I like, hey, man, what you always say, man? You always say, hey, man, the guy went to Alabama. You know what I'm saying? Like, we know what he's capable of. We know what he can do. If you look at San Francisco, you've got Jeff Wilson and Deebo Samuel. Deebo Samuel is eating all of that. He's eating all of that up.
He's demanding it.
You know.
Well, he tried to leave. He tried to leave this offseason. So
hey, look.
Yeah.
He is the man.
He is
the man. Let's just put it that way.
Yeah.
Deebo's another.
Yeah, I would.
He's half man, half animal.
Yeah.
That's Deebo Samuel.
You know, if you make like I said, man, if you make me pick between Judy and Ayuk, I'm going with Judy.
Okay. I got something to think about there.
Yeah, I'm still saying he's straight bait.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Man, we actually went for an hour and a half today.
Do you have me start too late? I'm not sleepy. I was ready to roll today.
Hey, it's good. Look, guys, thank y'all for watching. Please like, subscribe on YouTube and IG at the Fantasy Cookout. We're gonna have merch coming up pretty soon. We got some fire logo designs coming up. And we're also going to be starting out our basketball fantasy podcast on the same network. So you're gonna see us draft in person and see who we pick up, see how our league goes. You know, like I said, this is the first time me doing it. I know
me too. Yeah,
so
me too.
I am a big basketball fan. Personally, it's one of my favorite sports. I love the way he dribble up and down the court, you know. But
he was so fresh on the microphone.
Yeah, he said what?
I was like, he was so fresh on the microphone.
I know. Hey, drop bars, man, all the time. But no, check out our content with there. And also check out our IG. I'll be dropping just clips throughout the week, just on, hopefully I can give you better, information than, Tyler Conklin this year.
Hey, better fantasy basketball sneak peek. If I get first pick, I'm gonna get Steph Curry.
Yeah. Okay.
All right, guys. Hey, it's been a blessing. Let's keep this up, man. I'm loving this. This is great.
Yeah. It's been fun.
It's been fun. All right, man. We'll talk throughout the week. Look, like I said, I want some interesting trades. I'm gonna start posting up this week. So I'm gonna try to get some. I can't say who I'm trying to get rid of.
No, come on, man.
No.
Give the people what they want.
Give them what they want.
Give the people what they want.
Look, I'm trying to beat y'all.
Hold on, Bun. Trade yourself podcast.
But it's different with money.
No.
He's not losing money.
If he got some advice, he wants to leverage. Like I said, he's not a financial broker. He's not your money guy, whatever you name him as. But if he think he has something that may help you, he's gonna let you know. And that's right, Devon. What you gonna do, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
I mean, think about it. Think about it like this, right? Think about it like this, like Chris was trying to add value when he said when he's talking about Conklin, right? He was trying to talk about him, right? He was trying to add value, but he just didn't perform, right? Same thing, man. Like it's like, hey, if I look at something on the chart and I say, hey, man, I think this may be a good trade. If the trade goes in the wrong direction, Hey, I was trying. I was trying. You know what
That's
I'm
the
saying?
game, right?
It just didn't work out.
All right.
You know?
All right. I'll say this one.
Put it like this. All right, let's make a pact then.
All right.
Between us three, if you give us a tidbit, we can't act on it. Would that make you feel better?
In our own
I
league.
think this is how I feel. I feel that silence. I feel like you should only go 0 dark 30 if we're playing one another. If we're playing one another, then you can go 0 dark 30.
Yeah, I gave you tips because I wasn't playing you. I already played you this round. Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Look, George Pickens, he's rostered in 55% of leagues. You might have a chance to pick him up. I usually only give fantasy, waiver wire pickups at 50%, but he might be he's 45% of leagues he's open. So he's gonna be a talent. Him and Kenny Pickett have a chemistry already built up. Trust me on this. He's a talent. I watched some of the game, even though it was trash, and I saw some of the catches he made. He's going to be a fantasy league winner.
Oh, yeah.
That's just my opinion. Look, I see it. But the person I'm talking about trading, and I don't know if I'm going to have good luck with it, is Naji Harris.
Oh.
But I got to do it in a combo deal. I got to do it in a combo deal because Naji, I don't know how he's going to perform with Kenny Pickett right now. It ain't looking too good.
I think you should keep him, man. I'll be honest with you, man. Right now, they don't have no.
Don't be.
When you get a passing game, you can have a running game.
I'm gonna hold on to him for a minute, but I'm gonna be considering.
You don't have to start him. Let's just see. Give him a week or two.
Give him a couple weeks. Yeah,
see what happens. Don't drop him.
I'm not dropping.
Don't trade him yet, man.
Yeah,
give a week or two. Let's see what happens.
Another player.
Do you trade him?
Another player is Cortland Sutton.
No.
Yeah, man. Look, I need some.
I
know. Look,
man, come on, man.
Controversy, man. Look.
For what though? For what running back? What running back you looking for?
The trade, man. I'm telling you, man, like the trade would have to make sense, y'all.
I know it's gonna be an RB2. It's gonna be RB2 quality, high-end RB2 quality.
You gotta tell us a name. But
you know what I'm saying?
Because what you see for RB2 running back?
I would trade him
for example, like
a Jeff Wilson.
Like a Jeff Wilson.
I would trade him for a Jeff Wilson. But I doubt I get 1-for-1 trade for him though. I have to make it look.
Not right now. Yeah.
Nah, he's too high.
He damn near RB1.
Yeah. James Robinson, I would trade him right now because James Robinson's down.
Okay.
Yeah, James Robinson's a quality. Yeah. See, I'm not gonna just trade him for nothing, guys. Like I'm gonna actually trade.
But son, your production.
Yeah.
Man.
Man. But if you look at let's go to my league real quick and let's just talk. Let's just talk it out.
Yeah, the thing is, this is what I'm gonna say. Like, you can propose a trade. You can propose a trade, and that trade could just be the starting point. That could be the starting point of the negotiation.
We just be talking.
You know what I'm saying? That could be a starting point of that negotiation. You know what I'm saying? I don't have to marry, you know what I'm saying, the position, I could just date it for a little bit, see if I like it, go back and forth, have some conversation, and then I can make the decision on if I'm going further or if I'm coming back.
See, you guys are Marquis, I see you basing off emotion right now.
I can't help it, man.
I'm basing my decision off logic.
My strategy sucks right now, but
look,
I can't help
I'm basing mine off of logic because, look, I got Diggs, who's quality.
Okay.
I got Mike Williams, who's going to be quality. Kirk, he's having a down playing time. And then I got another running back. Another one. I'm gonna put Pickens in. I'm actually gonna start putting Pickens in.
Okay.
As my other, and that's what I was gonna trade off Sutton. Like I'll make Mike Williams my wide receiver 2.
Okay.
I will put Kirk in there and keep him in there, and then I also put in Pickens. And
but you believe Pickens that much, huh?
I believe in Pickens.
So you think when they get Pickett, it's really gonna be a big deal?
When they gel over in the next 2 or 3 games.
I mean, I see your logic.
And so, like, I'm thinking I need a running back because Naji. I mean, it's tough right now for him. But I was gonna let him ride the oak for a little bit. If I can get a quality running back as an RB2 or RB2, because I already got Singletary, which sucks, but he is good. They just not utilizing. They're not utilizing them like they did in the last half of the season.
I tell you though, he gonna get used on Sunday. So get ready.
Yeah, I'm starting him. I got no choice.
He gonna get used Sunday.
So like the only two running backs I got really are quality handcuffs. Herbert and Madison. They're quality handcuffs. David Montgomery's already gone down with the ankle injury. He'll probably tweak it at some point. Not wishing on his downfall or anything like that because I don't want anybody to get hurt. But it's like his history has shown that. So And then Madison's already banged up.
Right.
So it's only a matter of time. I don't think he's gonna last the whole season. Yeah. I think Madison will get his games. So and he's already proven it. Hines, I mean, I hated that he got a concussion.
Yeah.
Because he was going to have a monster game, I think.
Yeah.
I was just too scared.
Hines might come back, though. So
yeah, I was too scared to play him. Gus Edwards is my super dark horse because J.K. Dobbins is just getting banged up. Yeah. I don't know what his durability is. So, yeah, I'm thinking about trades.
Okay.
And I would trade Sutton at this point. I would.
I mean,
for Jeff Wilson, if I could get a Jeff Wilson.
No, you get something for Jeff Wilson. Yes, but I don't think you're not gonna get for like. You're not
but James Robinson.
Now you might get James Robinson, but it's all gonna depend on the roster you're taking it from.
Yeah, and then like I said, my strategy is I look at the bottom tier people who got a lot of losses. They're a little bit more desperate.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, but this is what I'll say, man. In fantasy football, man, you can't be prisoner of the moment. And that's in both scenarios. That's when you see a player go off for 30, but that's also when you see a player go off for 3. Right? Same situation. We can't we know the only reservation I have about Naji is that we know he's RB1. We know he's getting all the touches. But we know this. And so if I look at Pittsburgh's schedule, I know they're going to be a run-heavy offense. I just feel like he had a bad game. That's just my opinion on it. I think that as we go on throughout the season, I think Naji is going to be okay. Now, if you could get noticeably better players, if you could get a Jeff Wilson, if you could get another receiver out there, that's James, if you could get some good guys that we see out there that we know are playing well, then go ahead, pull the trigger, do what you need to do. But at the end of the day, it's got to make sense. It's got to make sense, and it's got to make sense.
Yeah,
meaning that it's got to make sense. It's got to make sense. Like you have to be getting the quality,
and it got to pay off.
Exactly. Right. You got to be getting a quality player in return, and this guy is gonna have to be helping you push towards a fantasy championship, right? Yeah. That's what's gonna have to happen.
Hey, I just believe in my rule: scared money don't make none.
All right.
Scared money don't make none.
This week, man. I'm gonna look out for your request, see if it pops up.
Oh, in our league.
Yeah, we're gonna see what pops up. So.
Look, I also thought about this one. Adding Travis Kelce as a stack, but trading off 2 players for Travis Kelce. Goddard and Sutton.
I ain't mad at that because Kelce's Kelce.
Yeah.
But
he's going to eat. He's going to eat, man, but Kelce, man, that's tough. That's
later
tough.
in the season.
Yeah.
So
Goddard and Sutton for Kelce. That way he doesn't feel like he's the tight end. And I have Pat Mahomes in your stack.
Yeah, I mean, look. Me personally, I think that would be a good play. Me personally, this is the only thing I want you to. This is the only question I have.
All right.
The only question I have is, do you really feel strongly does how David Montgomery performed make you feel any differently today?
No, I still think Khalil Herbert is a better running back. It's just
Herbert had a great game last week. So
yeah, like I still think Khalil Herbert's the better running back. They just ride him with David Montgomery because he is the known starter, and he put up numbers today. So they gonna. Until we break down.
We're not there, but it's a reason they keep starting. So
Yeah.
Hey man, like you said, man, scared money don't make no money. So we'll see.
But look, these are just thoughts, guys. These are only thoughts in my head.
I pray for you tonight,
man.
Yeah, because you got some hard decisions. You need to play with it.
I'm gonna go 3-2, man.
I want you when you get home tonight. I want you to write the trade out. I want you to write out on paper.
I will.
And see what it looks like when you view it visually. I know you can see it here, but I need you to actually write it out.
Yeah, I do my analysis. I go through look through the rest of the season. I look at the schedule.
Then come back and tell us how you feel on our next game. We do one Monday.
Nah, we don't
one on basketball. Well, next Sunday.
Next Sunday we'll do one, and then Monday will be.
So what? I just want you to do a snippet throughout the week.
Yeah.
Let us know.
I'll be talking to y'all throughout the week about it. Yeah.
Let the people know that you wrote it out.
Yeah.
And just tell us how you feel. Well, no, just keep it between us. Tell us how you feel about it, and then we'll let y'all know on Sunday.
Yeah.
How it turned out.
Yeah.
Because if you don't get it completed, then it don't really matter.
Exactly.
But if he does, I want to let you know how he felt and how he felt in real time.
Look, it depends on how Kelsey performs on Monday, though. That's the ultimate deciding factor.
Yeah.
If the Bills are able to clamp down on Kelsey and keep his points down, it might be an emotional trade for him because Dallas Goedert actually had a pretty good game this week. He had 8 for 95.
Right. But you need Goedert to perform to make your trade still.
Oh, yeah, but Goedert performed this past week.
Yeah.
But if Kelsey doesn't perform, and then I can play on the emotional side.
There you go.
And that's how you get it. It's all about playing. Hey, look at Vaughn laughing, man. Vaughn laughing.
Playing these mind games.
I'm gonna play on the emotional side, man. Like,
look, man.
Hey, dude,
hey, man. You gotta do what you gotta do, man. Look, I'm trying to win, man.
Look.
Remember, hey, I just watched the Redeem Team. I'll tell you about it on Netflix, the documentary. That Kobe did the same stuff, man. Their first game in the 2008 Olympics, he was playing Spain, and Pau Gasol was on it. Pau Gasol, his buddy on the Lakers, and he said, "I'm gonna run through Pau Gasol." He told the team that, and they're like, "What?
Your teammate?
Your teammate?" It was like, "Nah, he playing." And sure enough, the first play,
put a shoulder right.
He knocked the out of him. He did the Friday.
Wow.
Yeah, and he set the standard. He's like, "Look, I don't know you niggas." He just basically hit that. Right. I don't know you. It's like,
right.
Like that's that's the way.
Hey, man. It's a dog eat dog world out here. I get it. I get it.
I'm trying to feed that. Look, I want that money because you know what I'm gonna do with it. I'm gonna trade with it.
That's it.
Hey, now you gonna trade with it? Okay, hey, there you go. Trade with it. Hey, put that money in the market.
I can trade with it. This market's nice.
Put that money in the market, man. Hey, if you know what's good for you, man, come over to the Trade for Yourself podcast, man. We'll teach you something.
He got the knowledge, man. He dropping facts. Free knowledge, man.
I think it's a good way to end it, man.
All right. Hey, guys, it's been a blessing. Look, we're going to chop it up again next week. We got 2 shows. Yeah, we're going to do that draft. I'm super excited about that one. But continue to like, subscribe, share with your friends. Don't share with anybody in the league because they're going to know we're going out there. But yeah, man. Hey, it's been a blessing, guys. Y'all take care. I'll talk to y'all later.
Peace.
All right, man.
All right.